Hello, my name is Sebbi, and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Monday, December 2nd, 2019. So, we do have yet another super special Monday episode. Well, actually, they aren't so special anymore when they happen that often. I'm not quite sure how often they happen, but I do have the feeling it's not really a rare occasion. But that's alright, I guess. That's completely fine, because it means that I was away over the weekend and that I do have things to talk about. But first, let's discuss the bed. Let's just discuss the bed. I grabbed the white bed and I looked at the footage of last episode to find out what happened to the good old bed. And it turned out that apparently the episode before the last episode, I was fighting with some nasty guys, and I just had some bones or rotten flesh or something awkward in my inventory, and as a result of this, my inventory was encumbered. So as I wanted to grab the bed, or as I thought, hey, I grabbed the bed, I had no free inventory space available, and the reason for this is that as right now I had the stake in my quick access bar, so normally I do have a free slot available where the bed is positioned, but unfortunately this wasn't the case last time, and so that's why we lost our trusty old bed. It was a good bed. We had it for quite some time, for several expeditions. Ow. But on the other hand, from time to time, you should just change your bed. You should just get a new mattress and just exchange all your things, because they got worn out. They get really worn out, especially for your bed, and you spend such a long time of your life in your bed sleeping. So I guess it's not the worst thing that I had to get a new bed or so. So yeah, that's alright. Still a little bit weird that it totally slipped my mind, that I totally overlooked this last time, and but yeah, that's what happened. It's the way things are. Things are new. Over time things get used, and at some point things expire and need to be replaced or get replaced or whatever. So it's the cycle of life or something like that. So I'm back from a nice weekend away. I visited my parents and it was good. Ooh, nice tunnel, nice descent, almost looks like a staircase. That's cool. Well done, Minecraft. Well done. Yeah, got there by train, so once again started an adventure by getting on board of a train. Normally it's always a disaster. Normally the train is just delayed, has issues, technical problems, other fancy things. But not this time. Not this time. In total, so for both trips combined, I had only a delay of 20 minutes in total or so, or 25 minutes. So that's about nothing. That's for the German train service. That's super spot on. So I'm super overwhelmed. I'm super happy that this time no chaos took place, and was a good ride. Was really a good ride. Also, since a very long time, that's super unusual. That's super weird. I wasn't busy doing something, so of course I did some work on the ride to my parents. But it was more of a relaxed work. It was not like this as usual. Okay, polish paper, write paper, do things or so. No, it was quite relaxed, and as a result of this, I also managed to just fill the time I spent in the train with entertainment. So, especially on the journey back home yesterday, I downloaded some episodes of some series from Amazon Prime and watched them. Just watched some episodes during a train ride. This sounds, I mean, I get this is what normal people usually do while riding a train. They read a book, they watch episodes, videos, listen to music. Well, actually, listening to music was a thing I frequently did just to exclude the world around me when I was working or so. Then it's annoying when you have to listen to all the other people talking or doing things or so. So it's better to just listen to some music, but rarely had time to just watch a video or so. And this time, for the first time since a very long time, I just had time during the train ride and used it to entertain myself. So this is super new. That's a brand new world, basically. So yeah, that's cool. And as I said, it might sound weird to you because that's, I guess, the normal thing you do while using public transport services. But for me, it was new. No work. At least not so much work. What have I done? I did some teaching preparation, and I also worked a little bit on my thesis defense. Finally, I had some time again to work on the defense, so that's good. Still have to put in some more work. Oh, this reminds me, this reminds me of looking through some screenshots here on my computer I potentially can use for my defense. I hope I remember this. I hope I remember to do this after having finished recording this episode. Otherwise, I will find the note, the reminder in my office, and I think then tomorrow, all right, I think I should enjoy a steak. I'm not used that there's a white bed. That's completely weird. But okay, if we want to have colored beds, then that's apparently what we have to do. So, but yeah, anyway, I have to. Hopefully, I will remember it. Otherwise, as I said, I will find a reminder in my office tomorrow and I think, dang it, I forgot it yesterday. We will see. We will see if this happens or not. So, yeah, weekend was cool. I took the day off on a Friday to have a longer weekend. Also, I do have some days left I can take off, so I think I will carry some of them over to the next year. So I do have more time to take off the next year, which is good. Which is also a little bit sad that I haven't used all my vacation to the best potential, but that's what it is. That's indeed what it is. On Friday. All right, Lilipet. First of all, that's quite an interesting relic, because I mean I moved away from Berlin many years ago, over a decade ago, 15 years ago, many years ago, and yeah, there are not many things that are left in Berlin. Of course, obviously, my parents are still there, but no old friends, nothing. Basically, nothing is left I have in Berlin, except for one thing. I never tried and trusted other dentists, so my dentist still is in Berlin, and so I decided, hey, haven't been to the dentist this year. So it's about time to get this off my to-do list, off my bucket list for the year 2019. Let's get this done. So this was the start of Friday. Afterwards, my parents and I did a trip to the environment around Berlin, which was really nice. It was really a nice afternoon, and we had a lot of fun. It was really nice. It was a little bit windy though, and it was an unusual cold wind. I'm not quite sure if there was some high humidity involved that it felt just cooler as it was, or it was just the wind chill. So yeah, felt really cold this wind this time. It was surprising. Still, beautiful day, great day. And yeah, let's sleep in our white bed. This is totally unusual. This looks so awkward, this white bed. It's almost like being in a hospital or something like this. I need color. I need colorful things. But white is an awkward color. Except for snow. Snow has to be white. And ice. I mean, I'm super happy with a white world when it's covered in ice and snow. But aside from this, white is a weird color. So Saturday was quite relaxed. This actually was quite nice and quite interesting. I, of course, kept up with my regular sports schedule, but this time my mom joined me in the gym. So this was cool. It was cool to show her around, to show her what my usual training looks like, and it was cool. It was really a nice sports day. The rest of the day was quite relaxed. Just watched some videos, sat around on my couch, and I got once again visited by a neighbor's cat. This cat is just adorable, and I'm still surprised. I'm every time surprised by this cat, because I'm in Berlin just a few times during a year, and not even for a very long time. So maybe, of course, around Christmas there are a few more days. Maybe during one of the longer vacations I spent a few more days there. But aside from this, I'm just spending a weekend in Berlin. But still, once I'm there, this cat just loves me and just spends all the time with me and sleeps in my bed. This is just happy. It's just super happy that I'm around. So this is super cool. She's super cute, super nice, and yeah, this was also nice. This is also a big thing. Finally, having a pet, having a cat again around me to pet, to enjoy, to play with. So this is nice. That's always nice. And yeah, Sunday, the last Formula One race was cool. We watched this together, since we all enjoy Formula One. So this was also a quite relaxed and nice afternoon. Unfortunately, then I had to travel back home. So after the Formula One race, we just grabbed some coffee, and I stuffed everything back into my bag, and yeah, then going back to the train station, boarding the train, and starting the long journey back home. This time I just watched videos. I just enjoyed some entertainment, which was totally new to me, to be that relaxed. But yeah, this was cool. It was very nice. And yeah, so this was a cool weekend. Speaking of cool things, I also received a super nice packet from my from my mom, from my parents, with a lot of delicious goodies for the Advent season. So this is also cool. Of course, as it happened, the packet for some reason did not fit into the packet station. I'm not quite sure if the packet station either was full once again or if the packet was too large. It doesn't seem to be too large, so I'm not quite sure. Maybe the packet station just was full again. So I had to retrieve it at a post office. This time they selected a post office, which is a little bit better than the one post office they normally use, where there are no parking spots available. So there were at least a few parking spots, so and that's good. But still, it's in a very narrow street, and this town is just crazy. It's way too many cars, way too many people driving their cars. It's crazy. The only time you can really drive in the town is either during the night, but then you don't find parking spaces, or during vacation time, but well, right now there's no vacation time, so it's all the time, just crazy, navigating through the town. Got my package, and yeah, this is super cool. This is really nice. Feeling a little bit, once again, like the little child, and that's, I guess, the fun of Christmas, just enjoying this time and having fun. So I'm looking forward to open some of the bags, because I don't think this is really an international tradition. I think this is just a thing. It's typical for Germany, for the German-speaking regions. I don't know. It's just that on December 6th, we do have, well, it's called Nikolaus. It's based on some old person. I'm quite sure it was a Greek person. Something. Who... Oh man, I have no idea and no understanding of those religious things, how they evolve. Anyway, so the thing about this Nikolaus Day is just the day before, so on December 5th, you write your letters to the Santa Claus, basically, and your wish list, where you, as a child, you write what you wish for Christmas, and you put it into one of your shoes. And in general, it's like, okay, if you have been mean, or if your shoes are dirty or something like that, you will just find some coals inside of your shoes the next day after. And if you have been nice and have been good and were on the nice list, basically, you find some sweet treats in your shoes the next day, so on December 6th. And also when you put in your wish list, it gets sent to Santa Claus. And that's basically a thing happening here. And so I also got some bags for this occasion. Not quite sure about this wish list thing, if I will give it a try. I'm not quite sure if it works here or if it's not working. Maybe I just have to give it a try. Maybe I just have to write a wish list, put it into my shoes. Maybe it's gone the next day after. Maybe not. We will see. No matter if the wish list is gone or not gone, I will at least have some things to unpack. And that's cool. So this is really nice to keep up with those great childhood memories. This is awesome. And I'm quite sure I talked about this in the past, because I remember having done this Christmas special where I just talked about all those German Christmas traditions 2 years ago, 3 years ago, some time ago. So just go back to 2 years from now, or 3 years. I don't know. Just take a look at the archives, and I'm quite sure you will find something with Christmas or so, and you can learn a lot about German Christmas traditions. Maybe I even provided a better explanation of this Nikolaus situation. I can't recall right now. So yeah, just a kind and a gentle reminder of looking into the archives. So yeah, Christmas things. Speaking of Christmas things, I do have to get some presents. Not only for Christmas, but also for the Christmas party of my department. This actually was quite interesting. That's how democracy works, I guess. Because for the Christmas party we do have the option. They ask us, on the one hand, what kind of meal do you want to have? Do you want to have something meat-based or vegetarian or even vegan? So that's quite important that they order the right things. And they also ask, do we want to exchange some presents? This is a weird situation where it depends. Mostly it's like, okay, everyone brings a present for the price of around 10 euros, and we have a huge pile. Everyone draws a packet, unpacks it, presents it to the group, and yada yada yada. So they ask again this time, do we really want to do this? And in the end, 1/3 opted in for doing it. One third said, no, I'm not quite sure about. And 1/3 said, no, we don't want to do this. For some reason, those people who said, I'm not quite sure about it, were counted as they agree to exchanging presents. And yeah, now presents are apparently a thing again. So yeah, there is that. I really hoped that there would be not this Christmas exchange present situation, because it's actually quite annoying every time. But maybe I just feel different. About this situation. In general, exchanging presents with friends, having fun and so on is cool, but in this particular group it always was a little bit awkward and a little bit over the top and a little bit too much celebrated, so I would have been happy to leave at least this out. But oh well. Now I have to come up with an idea for this. Fantastic. Anyway, so yeah, I have to find some Christmas presents. Luckily, it's just December 2nd, so I do have 22 days left, more or less. Here comes the big difference. There is no Boxing Day in Germany. We exchange our presents on Christmas Eve, so we get our presents one day earlier than those of you living in the States or wherever you get your presents on December 5th in the morning or so. We can enjoy our presents earlier. So yeah, so I only have 22 days, but I'm quite sure I will find something. I hope. We will see. We will see about this. Maybe, dear skeleton. Maybe you will also enjoy a very panicked I'm not ready for Christmas episode or so. I'm quite sure this will come up, no matter what happens to the presents. So, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for the super special Monday episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Also, many thanks to Matthew. He provided a lot of questions, I guess. I just received a lot of comments, and now I have to extract all the questions for the coffee break. So we finally do have something to talk about. Yay! All right. I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, my name is Sebbi. See you!